All right. What up, y'all? I wasn't gonna do this. I was just about to send it back and order me a whole another scooter, better quality, but this one was pretty cheap. It's a Hover One electric folding scooter. 13.6 miles per hour supposedly is the max, but I have gotten up to 13, so I guess you can say that's true. Rarely, very rarely, you will touch 13, maybe with a slight incline. Like maybe when you're going down a hill slightly. But besides that, you'll average around 10, 11 if you reach top speeds. Let's go check it out. But for the most part, it's pretty cool, I would guess. Really not for me though. You know, it's just like all the rest of the scooters, it's a charger port. I left it open. Sorry about that. You got the electric accelerator, electric brake. What else we got going on here? Cut it on. Let's see how it works here. As you can see, that's very, very good in the nighttime. You can see the display. It's lit. It's colored. You can switch what's at the bottom. That's time. That's something like voltage. As you can see, like even if you, oh no, that's not voltage. That's distance. Okay, that's distance while you're on it this time. And that's the odometer. Yeah. So I don't know what the 29.0 is. I guess this one here is the voltage. As you can see, even when it's off, because you're twisting that hub motor, it's generating like a spark between whatever connection it has going on down there. You know what I mean? So you can see. Yeah, well, I assume. But it's at the 3 is indicating the speed modes right here on the left and the right is how you adjust the speed modes. Right here is the miles per hour, obviously. Even without me actually using the motor, you can see it'll give you 1 mile per hour just from me giving it a little. See, I got up to 3. Oh, put that back. Messing up what I got going. Kickstand, as you can see, kickstand is pretty cool compared to the one I'm actually about to be replacing it with. We'll talk about that one later. Wheels only 6 inches. This is where we get into my problem here. The power, but I guess it's to be expected with the hub motors. But I'm kind of a scooter enthusiast, as you can see here. We'll get into this later, but that's on a whole nother level of power and anything you want to compare it to. And that's my daughter's right there, of course. But back to here. It rolls super smooth on smooth surfaces. You know what I mean? I mean, nighttime, people, the joggers, people walking, they don't even hear me coming up behind them. I have to actually voice them, like when I get close, like, excuse me, coming through, you know, so I don't bump into the back of them so they get out the way for me. It folds up. If you guys wish for me to display that, maybe next time. I don't think I'm going to do it. Well, actually, I'm not going to do it since this one's going back. It's lucky it's getting a review. What else we have here? Oh, back to the wheels. Okay, so they're super smooth, but I guess because they're so small, they're only 6 inches, and they're solid. You know what I mean? Like hard rubber. It's no air. You know what I mean? So my problem is I need a little bit bigger wheel, especially if they're going to be this small, because the shock doesn't absorb anything. The little these actually do work. You compress it, you can feel it go down a little bit, but as far as hitting bumps, it doesn't help at all. When you hit it, you will hear a whole echo through because it's like a aluminum frame. You know what I mean? So when you hit a bump, you will hear the echo through the whole thing. You will feel the shock in your wrist. You know what I mean? That's my biggest problem. Because I'm, for the most part, I will be, the more people, you know, it might be me, my daughter, and another person, I will let them ride this one because that one's more dangerous, and I put it on eco mode, so the top speed turns into, because it averages out 30 something miles an hour, so I'll put it on 15 when I'm riding with my daughter and somebody else, and everybody isn't used to that type of power, but I want them to be comfortable in this, hitting big bumps. Even my daughter's scooter, let me show you. For example, this is what I even observed. She's better off than me even though her rear wheel, sorry about the angle, even though her rear wheel on this right here is a Razor E300, E100. You see it has like an old fashioned push scooter hard rubber wheel, but that's not a problem because this one always takes all the force. See how big that is? It's about the same size as my Hover One electric motor, but it's air and it's soft, so when she hits a bump, you don't hear a big clink. It doesn't seem to bother her, you feel me? But this one, a whole nother level. It's like boom, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness. And that's my main problem and whatnot. And then it advertises only 6 miles, which is not much to be advertised, but when I see small numbers like that, I expect it to, you know, actually be able to hash them out. And me and my daughter will. The most I've gotten out of this is 3 miles, and I felt lucky. But besides that, it's just dead. What every reviewer says, start dying quick. As soon as y'all ride it anywhere, it brings down the battery level significantly. It won't really. I'm scared. Can't give it a good test because it's not reliable in that sense. Oh, I forgot some of the features, so I'm sorry. Coming to this late, it does have a light and stuff for the dark, and the light, it works really well too. You know what I mean? I have plenty of lights on scooters and stuff. It works pretty well, just as well as any other. Well, that's it. That's about it. Have a good one.